Okay. So if you look at this area here, it says motor cortex, right? So now this motor cortex is responsible to um, perceive um, sensory input from your body. So each part of your body is mapped on this motor cortex, right? In fact, the next slide, which is this, sort of talks about you know um, how much space is allocated to each part of your body, right? So if you look at this, so you have thumb here, and you only have, well, four thumbs, and then you have elbows here, right? So thumb has more space than elbow. Actually, elbow has even less space here. It's probably half of it. Well, anyways, so based on that, let's try and experiment this, right? Um, so if you, but not with a lot of force, if you pinch your thumb with some force, okay, so try that, um, and then with three times the force, try and pinch your elbow, right? Um, and tell me, what do you feel? Do you feel pain in the elbow while you're pinching it, or do you feel more sensation on your thumb, even though even though you didn't really pinch it too hard? Okay, so more on thumb. Okay, cool. Um, Least pain in elbow. Okay, so yeah, so all of you are feeling more sensation at your thumb than your elbow, right? And usually, if I ask people why, the answer is, well, the skin, or this or the cells, and the, whatever, right? So the bunch of weird responses I get, and I'm not gonna do that. It's like Amog is saying thick skin on elbow. Well, no, not really. The reason is, you see this uh, slide here. You have less space in your brain dedicated it to elbows than your thumbs. So in fact, if you look at cheeks has much more space, and therefore when somebody slaps on cheek, it really hurts. It's not because the skin is better. It's because there's more space given to cheeks, and then there's more space given to lips, for example. And that's probably the reason why kiss feels good. Anyways, and the reason why I sort of this experiment is just to prove that brain is objective. It is not subjective. It's not something which is very subjective in nature. It's mostly objective. So essentially, you're feeling things in your brain. Okay. uh, you think you're feeling it here, or you're feeling it here, but that's not true. You're really feeling things in your brain. Okay. So for example, a side discussion, a side talk. um, where do you see me right now? And I might get responses like, hey, he's in my laptop, or in my phone, or sitting on a chair, or whatever, right? So these are responses I'm going to get if I ask you these questions. But if you really look at it, I am sitting inside your brain. Actually, I'm sitting in your visual cortex at the back here. So if you look at the way I work, um, so there's this light here that reflects from my body. In this case, it is going in that camera, and then transmitting on your screen, whichever screen you're using. That screen is then pushing that image into your eye, and then that through signals, through electrical signals, it is forming that image at back of your brain. So literally, physically, I am manifesting myself inside your brain, right? It's just that you think I'm sitting somewhere else. Anyways, so so with that logic, when you're pinching your thumb, you're not really feeling this pinch here. You're feeling the pinch on the area in the brain dedicated to that particular um, organ. Okay.